What is going on, YouTube? AJ here, doing another Let's Play of Final Fantasy XIV Online on the Behemoth server. And we haven't played for like 2 weeks, I think. 2 weeks, just about. So, Rested XP, ahoy! Forget where we were. I know we had a bad time last episode. We had a bad time last episode, but it's going to be better today. It is Saturday in the AM. And, I'll tell you what, I don't know what it is. I don't think it's medical. I mean, maybe it's medical. But Saturday mornings... It's only Saturday mornings. Monday through Friday, fine. Sunday, fine. Whenever I try to record an episode on a Saturday morning, my, nose clogs up. Like, I feel nasally. So if I sound nasally, apologies. This one is happy to see the Dancing One return. What did the Dancing One learn? This one sees steel walking ones come from Empire, carry boxes, and go walking deep, deep through trees. As this one thought, steel walking ones are up to nasty, no good things. This one knows the forest well. Steel walking ones try to hide, but this one will find them. This one would borrow Dancing One's map. This one makes mark right here. This is where steel ones hide. This one knows. Dancing One will go looking for steel ones, yes? Okay, cool. Thank you for that. Where are we going? Over there? Okay. Ooh, a suspicious box. Oh no. I think I over leveled this by a lot, so we should be good. And I was really excited about yesterday being Friday night. I occasionally, on a Friday, can make up to 3 Let's Plays if I'm lucky. Oh boy, yesterday was a day. Yesterday was 12 hours of work with no lunch break. Halfway through the day... kiddo freaked out. I don't talk about my kid a lot, not because I don't love my kid. I love my kid more than anything. I just think in Let's Plays, whenever somebody has a kid and you were watching them before their Let's Plays, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes it'll become, let me talk about my kid. And I don't think a lot of people come to watch Let's Plays to hear about somebody else's kid. Just my opinion. So I talk about them, but briefly and rarely. But I've said before that if he takes a nap, he's 2 years old, if he takes even a half an hour nap, he's up all night. He's up all night. If he doesn't take a nap, he's asleep by 8 p.m. If he takes a half an hour nap, or even a 15-minute nap, he's up till 11. No idea why. I wish a 15-minute nap could do that for me. And yesterday he took an hour and a half nap. So I work from 8 to 8, no lunch. around 4 p.m. he goes down for like an hour and a half nap. So I'm like, he's up. He's up. He was up till midnight. He actually went to bed later than I did. I went to bed at like 11:45. And I like to, I only like to make videos. Like, I'll make as many videos as I can when everybody's like either asleep or, you know, out doing something. Then I'm like, okay, now I don't feel like I'm abandoning them for a hobby that I have. So yeah, an occasional 3 videos on a Friday to 0. Kind of upset. Dancing One is back. This one breathes sigh of relief. This one was worried. Dancing One found something? Dancing One found paper inside of box. This message is from Empire. This one can read Walking One symbols. Message paper has names of food and rocks. Food and rocks were inside boxes. This one knows. But this one does not understand. Food and rocks mentioned all come from home of these ones. How do Steel Walking Ones know how to find them? Is there a sneaky one hiding behind this one's wings? Snooping one selling secrets to steal Walking Ones? This one fears for this one's home, but Dancing One has helped this one much today. Dancing One must promise to always be friends with these ones. Yeah, sure. My coffee's getting cold. Helpful One arrives at good time. This one needs Helpful One's help. One of these ones named Claxio ventured outside Little Solace alone. Alone is unsafe. Helpful One must find Claxio. Claxio struck west after leaving the settlement. Hurry before Claxio ends up in the belly of a beastly one. See, I don't remember all of... Maybe I'm just misremembering. I don't remember Rolf. I don't remember that. I just sort of remember going to this settlement and them saying, "Oh, we don't want you around." And then this one was like out further west, I think, and he was being attacked by a big monster. We had to save him, and then they trusted us. I thought that's what it was. I don't remember like this other stuffing and padding. What? Walking One wants this one to return to Little Solace? Don't make this one laugh. This one is weary of living with those who are not these ones. This one wants to be alone. These ones rely on the Walking Ones for everything, no better than those ones that summoned a Primal One. Small wonder this one chose to leave. This one thought this is a likely place to build a home, but then Meddling One arrives, forces this one to go deeper into the forest. Meddling One is forbidden from following this one. Away with the Meddling One. I agree, that's kind of what we are. Walk into a tree. I've been keeping an eye out to see if this ever goes on sale, the other expansion. The newest old one. Don't want to get too far without having that one, but I guess we have a lot of stuff to do still. What? Claxio refused to return to these ones and went deeper into the forest? But this one saw touched ones lurking in the forest. Helpful One must hurry and find Claxio. Helpful One should search for spools of thread on the forest floor. Those things will lead to Helpful One to Claxio. But hurry before touched ones take Claxio away. So that and, geez, we are elbow deep in like stuff that we want to do for the channel. So we had this idea. We had an idea starting, geez. We had the idea about I know. I don't know. Maybe a couple of months ago? A couple of weeks ago? And I'm like, that's a good idea. We should do that. And then it's like only to like realize that this good idea that I have. And there's our thread. We've been following that. Not that we need to, but only to find out that like our good idea is legitimately hundreds of hours of like work. But we're still thinking about it. I mean, we've got about 25 hours into it. That's just raw footage and not editing and commentary. But we'll see. I do want to get some more. I want to do like a mix of both. I want to keep on doing these Let's Plays because they're easy. They're easy, and it gives me like this is kind of like a nice hobby. It's I'm playing a game that I want to play, and I'm like kind of talking about just BS all the time. I think my girlfriend appreciates it because then I talk less BS to her. Meddling One is back. This one told Meddling One to be gone. Tell Kumixio that this one will never go back. Never. Oh no. To touched ones, those poor things. Touched ones should go away too. This one is good one. Everyone should just leave this one alone. Oh. Be on guard, Purgatory. These sylphs have been tempered, brought under the thrall of the primal Ramu. Akin to the Amal Jad, tempered by Ifrit. These sylphs exist only to serve their deity. They'll not answer to words, only steal. I take no pleasure in this, but it must be done. I have a feeling you're not going to do anything. Oh my gosh, are they going to actually do something? That's shocking. Claxio. These, oh. No. I should probably protect Claxio. Meddling One, not smart to anger this one. This one has many friends in the forest. Stinky One is scary. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Beat it, stupid. Oh, shoot. I forgot. I just... let's... let's hope this one goes smoothly. I remember I changed where I put my... the destination I record my videos, and it's my new SSD, and it's going to be the first thing I put on my SSD. And I'm worried. I should have done a test. That's what I wanted to do. Shoot. So this one might be the lost video. Nobody will ever hear my words. Claxio. This one has been worried. So very worried. Is Claxio unharmed? Still in possession of wits? Kumixio. And a meddling one as well. Why are these two here? These two came to rescue too many X's. Rescue Claxio. That Claxio is safe fills this one with joy. Kumixio, forgive this one. This one did not mean to run away from Little Solace. This one was just afraid. These ones who live at Little Solace were changing, becoming friendly with other ones. This one feared that these ones were forgetting who these ones are, like Touch ones did. But this one was wrong. This one can see that now. Meddling, helpful one. This one is grateful. This one will return to Little Solace to be with Kumixio and the friendly ones. Well, that should see to that. Let's say we return to Little Solace as well. For one, could do with a nice hot bath. Achievements, current area. What does that mean? The bottom right. Yeah, I'll feel bad if this gets corrupted or goes someplace into the void. How about we be smart? Keep on forgetting we have a mount. Not that we're in a rush. Wouldn't mind to get the level 30 quest, main story quest, so we could unlock jobs, I think? Or classes, whatever, jobs. This one thought Claxio is lost forever. Helpful ones saved Claxio. Now these ones can be a family again. This one has known many walking ones, even many kind walking ones, but Helpful one is the kindest and strongest of all. Helpful one is a hero to these ones. Helpful one will bring these ones and walking ones closer together. This one knows. This one would take helpful one to see Elder One. But Elder One is Elder One. This one must ask Kind One's forgiveness. This one made a promise to take Kind One to see Elder One, yes? But this one cannot. This one cannot because Elder One is not here. Elder One is not anywhere. Elder One went into the forest yesterday, but has not come back. This one is worried. Elder One often goes into the forest, but never for this long. Kind One would help find Elder One, yes? Near the Elder, where Elder One disappeared is the home of a walking one named, Buskarin. Buskarin may know what happened to Elder One. This one would talk to Buskarin, but walking ones do not always trust these ones. Would Kind One talk to Buskarin for this one? And Kind One comes from Gridania, yes? And in Gridania live many Kind Ones, yes? This one begs of Kind One, please go to Gridania and ask fellow Kind Ones for help. And please hurry. These ones are not safe until Elder One returns. Okay. heck was that? A box with wings? Oh, Final Fantasy XIV. Well, if it isn't our intrepid ambassador, how fare your diplomatic efforts with the Sylph tribes? Their elder ones gone missing, you say? Why, if he were to end up in the hands of the tempered ones, we'd have a crisis on our hand. You can assure the Sylphs that my sharpest eye serpents will be on the lookout night and day. No stone must be left unturned. I would ask you call upon Gia Molko at Bent Branch Meadows and deliver the message that the wood whalers are needed in the search effort. I mean, why can't we go looking for her? More than likely, we'll be able to find... And more than likely, we are going to find them. Can I leave? You stand before White Wolf Gate. The region beyond is rife with danger, and I'm not authorized to pass untried adventurers like yourself. What? How about you? Well, that's kind of douchey. What is it, like, too easy to get to the person if you go that way? So... Oh, go out central that way. Bert Tennant. I always liked the outdoor... I think I liked Gridania the best, to be honest. The outdoor zones. Of the three starter areas. A message from Commander Hilo? Hilok? Hilo? Hilui? Louis. I don't know. You say? These French names. The Sylph Elder has vanished? Worry not, friend. The wood whalers have eyes under every leaf behind every branch. If the Elder is anywhere in these forests, we shall find him. Alright, where... So where is Buskarin? Alright, see if we can't get... Oh. We're right on top of a thing. So where is that? Adjoining area. South Shroud. south. I believe South Shroud would be south. Definitely not gonna say that I know better than Square Enix. I think there should be maybe a little bit more peppered. Like more intense battles. I know that we're over leveling everything, but like I don't know. From last episode to this episode, it feels like we've been doing a lot of talking. A little more action. I remember this area. I remember I would farm this area for some reason. Where is... Oh, he's right there. I forget what I would farm here, but I would farm here in this area. I know that. Now, I do remember boost this kind of part. I remember it's kind of stupid. Well met, adventurer. We have the finest grog and grub this side of Not here to fill your belly, then? Ah, a hunger for news, is it? Aye, there's been talk of a sylph lurking hereabouts, but I couldn't rightly say if it be the elder you seek. The woodland scamps all look alike. Short of painting one red and another one blue, most folks would struggle to tell two of them apart. If you some time, mayhap you could stay a while and see what the gods have in store. You never know, you might even stumble across this sylph elder yourself. Like, isn't this guy a bad guy, I think? He looks kind of evil. Got that look to him. No words on the Sylph Elder yet, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time. In the meantime, how about doing a favor for old Buscaron in return? Right then, let's put you to work. There's a customer outside who's spoiling for a fight, and I need you to cool him off for me. No need to go cracking any skulls, though. Just take a tub of cold water and douse the drunkard. Tends to do the trick. My patrons can swill grog all night and carouse loud enough to wake the dead if they wish, but as soon as it turns violent, I've got to put my boot down. Can I just pour it on Poppy Lamo? I'd rather just pour the water on Poppy Lamo. What are you staring at? You want to keep them eyes of yours in your face? Enjoy this, buddy. Oh. No ficas teats. That's cold. What do you mean, no fightin'? This dusk white scum was... Yeah, I know the rules. That bastard gets to keep his skin for now. Yep, I know all too well about that. If you didn't watch... I don't really talk about it all that much. Before I've been at my current job for about 2 and... almost going on 3 years. And before that I had another job. A contract job for, I think, a year. But before that I bartended full-time for 4 years, which was... a lot like that. I never dumped a bucket of ice water on anybody, though. Nicely done. I'll not have my patrons picking fight with each other over a bit of petty prejudice. In case you didn't see, the bloke who caught the brunt of that outburst is a Duskwhite Elizin. There are people who shun cities to live in the wilds, making them no better than brigands in the eyes of many. To be fair, the Dusk Whites can be an unruly lot, but they ain't so bad once you get to know them. And it don't seem right to bar a whole race of people from the druthers for a misdeed of a few. There should be at least one place where anyone willing to pay the coin and drink in peace is welcome, don't you think? I agree. We got an egg. This man gave us... We risked our lives to break up a bar fight, and he gave us an egg. Thank you, good sir, for your fine egg. I appreciate all the good you've done for our patrons. If you aren't disinclined, I have a favor to ask of you on your own. There's a Kikiran friend of mine, you see, named Teeteroon. A good lad. It was right after the calamity that I came across him fallen in the shroud. He nearly died in all the havoc, so I took him in and nursed him back to health the best I could. He worked here at my druthers for a spell. After that, he got talking about striking out on his own. He did, and not long after he cast his lot with a merchant bound for La Nocia. Well, it just so happens I got to cleaning up around here and came across some of his this scarlet earring. I know he was fond of the thing, but he must have forgotten it when he left, so I'd like to see that it gets to him. Can't say for sure where he ended up, but he might be but might be a friend of mine can. A Roganan fellow named Bainsing. You could find him on Hawker's Alley in Limsa Liminsa. He knows everything of the comings and goings of merchants there. We're looking for an elder in Gridania, and you want me to return an earring in Limsa. Send this guy. He's not doing anything. Put him in this barrel and ship him off to Limsa. Starting to get angry again. Okay. Oh, this is where you're told not to go, isn't it? Bainsing. Ye found your way to Hawker's Alley, friend. A Kikern, what worked at the druthers? Ah, ye speak of Titiron. Related to the bloke just over there by some blood or another. Two of them put together and were making good coin, but old Titiron up and left Limsa not long ago. Couldn't say to why or where. You're better off asking Kyo Rune himself. He can be tight of lip, though, I warn ye. I hate. Best to take this chicken egg with ye. Little bastard loves the bloody things. Good to hear about old Boosk, though. Sounds as though he ain't changed a bit. Just like him to send a adventurer along, too shy to come his own self. Gods, I miss drinking with that fool. Huh. So that's why we got a chicken egg. Customer be welcome. Not customer, not come with custom. Kyo Rune, busy with business. Too busy for blather. Here, eat this chicken egg, you idiot. Chicken egg. Kyo Rune, love chicken egg. Love chicken egg more than love customer. Looking for a Teacher Rune? Teacher Rune, no, here no more. Teacher Rune, leave Limsa. Teacher Rune, go look for Sparklies. Now working at Trading Post. Good Trading Post. Forget where Trading Post is. Weinberg, new Teacher Rune. Weinberg, no Trading Post. Weinberg at Ferry Dock. You go to Ferry Docks. Kyo Rune forgets things. Weinberg remembers things. You talk to Weinberg, not Kyo Rune. Oh boy. Oh boy. Can I get down there from here? Yeah, I can get down there from here. Nope. Teacher Rune? I seen him. That is to say, I saw him. He was headed somewhere up north by way of ferry to Aleport. Might as well head there and see what you could suss out. The skipper here can take you there. When ye arrive, I'd start by asking Adelfote. He's an old hand what knows a great deal about great many things. This is, it's getting there again. It's getting there again, like... Teacher Rune? I saw him. That is to say, seen him. Oh, get it? He took himself north through Skull Valley into Oakwood. Was looking for a place run by his fellow Kikirn. I reckon he meant the one right by the shore of Bronze Lake. Mimaroon's trading post. Follow the road and you're sure to find it. Okay. So I work from home. I've said this a million times. That's the only way that I could work these 12-hour days. I mean, like, if I had to be in an office... And I mean, like, my boss... I originally got hired... my current job, I actually got... I was started on contract work. And, they liked me so much that I got hired on. And, it was nearing the end of the pandemic. It's not the pandemic's not over, but nearing the end of all like the restrictions and whatnot. And they were like, everybody should come back to the office now. And I'm like, first of all, no. Second of all, you're getting like, for me, there's just simply no way that I would work 12 hours. At an office. Like, I wouldn't get in there at 8 and leave at 8 p.m. I mean, because then you're also tacking on, you know, at least, what, an hour and a half of commute? Maybe an hour of commute, maybe a half an hour of commute. Yeah, no. Definitely not. So, I'm not in my car a whole lot. What's going on here? Oh, it's a rogue quest? Am I on? I must be on that quest? I must have accepted that quest when I was... Oh yeah, there we go. We went the wrong way. I was wondering about that. Oh, rogue. We'll try rogue again at some point. Not anytime soon. Did not care for it. It felt, again, I'm sure it has a lot of utility. Maybe Ninja's cool, but it just felt like a weaker Monk. But wouldn't mind trying all the jobs. So yeah, I don't spend a lot of time in my car. If I'm working 12 hours a day, you know, from home, the only time I'm in my car really is if I'm picking up, you know, takeout or going to the quote-unquote in-laws house or something like that. So I'll just like, I'm a radio guy. I've always been like a radio guy. I prefer that over like plugging in. Like, I need to have my phone input to my car so I can tell it what to play. No, I'm very okay with just the radio. I've heard some weird cover songs lately. Wow. That crab is pretty big. Customer be welcome. Not customer, not come with custom. Bring something for Titiroon. Titiroon, forget this. Forget at Druthers. Titiroon swore would never forget earring, but never forget forgot. Titiroon thank. Titiroon thank. Good Buscaron doing good. Good Buscaron good to Titiroon. Titiroon miss good Buscaron. Oh boy. Oh, a dunce cap. We should definitely get that. What's this? Oh boy, a weapon coffer that's probably, what, 8 levels below us? Good Buscaron help Titiroon. Titiroon dead without good Buscaron. Must give thankies, many thankies. Titiroon make Kikiran firewater for Buscaron. Buscaron love firewater. You help Titiroon make firewater? Need thingies to make. Need many thingies. Need coral pup whiskers. Need 3 good coral pup whiskers. Like... Okay, so this, it feels, again, I'm okay with, okay, enough of the fate. I'm okay with, like, you know, fetch quests, all this stuff. But this doesn't even, like, we went to how many different zones for, oh, well, let's kill these guys. Like, this is like a... It's not like Buscaron said, hey, I'm not going to... I'm not going to help you unless I get firewater. So this is just like a... This is like a side quest for the sake of a side quest. Like, we shouldn't care about Titiroon or Buscaron. Buscaron should be trying to help us find the thing, and if he doesn't want to, then fine. We'll find it ourselves. Like, it feels like there should be a more natural way to get us. Like, if you want us in this zone, how many of these do we have to kill? Jeez. I guess there's different ones for footmen and peakmen. Pikmin, not peakmen. Okay, well, where are the corals? They are over here. I think, right? That'll kill me. Enough about the fate. Oh, geez, another fate? Huh. I didn't know there were colibri in this game. Oh geez, it's a level 50. Oh, whoops. So yeah, I'm driving the other day. Well, like this is like all summer long. Like in the last like 3 months, did I get all of them? Yeah. Oh my gosh, what the heck is that? The first one I heard, this is, I guess it's an old one. I just never heard it before. It was Lana Del Rey covering Sublime. And I know the song, the Sublime song is, I would just call it Summertime. But I'm sure it's called something, it's Sublime, so it's called something silly. And I haven't listened to Sublime in quite some time. And it was really it was so bad. Like I think that's the first time I've ever heard a Lana Del Rey song. I'm very unfamiliar with her work. But it was really, I don't know if it was just me, but as a kid, when I would get embarrassed about something, like if I was watching a sitcom that had an embarrassing scene, I would like hide under a blanket or run behind the couch and peek out because I was embarrassed for those people on the TV show. And that I got that same feeling when I heard this Sublime cover. Like I was in my car, but I kind of like cringed my shoulder, like I shrugged my shoulders up to like protect my neck. I don't know why. Like it was like just a visceral reaction to how bad this was. Wow, it was really bad. Like, and I was just embarrassed. I was embarrassed. I'm not sure if I was embarrassed for her or me because I was listening to it. I was just embarrassed. Titaroon make firewater for Buscaron. You bringing thingies, Titaron need? Whenever I hear thingies, I just think of Beavis talking about boobs. You brought all thingies. Titaroon, make firewater now. Make good firewater for good Buscaron. Titaroon, start making firewater now. Good firewater, take time, more good. You come back later. Alright. Oh, it was so bad. It's so bad. If you've never heard it, like go to YouTube and look it up. Like first look up the original if you've never heard that. If you're I don't know if Sublime is like, I have a feeling like maybe Sublime would be like kind of what Pink Floyd was for me growing up. Like Pink Floyd was way before my time, but you were told about it by like people's parents. Like, oh, Pink Floyd was pretty cool. You should check it out. And you check it out, and you're like, oh, it is pretty cool. I kind of would assume that's what Sublime is now, especially because they've been. I mean, dude's been dead since what, 96 or 7. Titaron, make firewater good, good firewater. You take to Buscaron, good firewater for good Buscaron. Tell Buscaron no drink now. Tell him to put away 1 year. 1 year makes best flavor. Tituron hopes Buscaron happy. Titaroon gives Buscaroon thankies, many, many thankies. Titaroon make big shop someday. Biggest shop in Eorzea. Make many, many sparklies. All thanks to good Buscaron. Okay. Oof. Yeah. So yeah, if you've never heard it, it's a great song. Not their best song, but a great song. And yeah, she like. I remember because it was like I think I had like the alternative. Like I'm a cool old man, so I listened to the alternative rock station. Was that the right area? That's not the right area. Ooh. Can I get to that area from here? Yeah, I can. So I'm listening to the alt rock station, and I got like you hear it, and you're like, oh, I know this song, but it's so weird that you're like, how do I know this song? How do I know this song that's making me uncomfortable? And then you realize it's the cover, and you're like, what the f... So yeah, I heard that one. And then maybe like a week later, like I was talking to my girlfriend about it, and I could not stop talking to her about it. I was like, I'm gonna force you. She really liked Sublime in high school and whatever. She really liked Sublime. So I made her listen to it, and she was like very angry at me that I made her listen to it. Oh boy. Yeah. And to be fair, I think I at some point in my life, not today, but at some point in my life, I'm gonna have to listen to some Lana Del Rey music because I feel unjust in judging her for just that cover. So I'll have to listen to some more of her tunes. And maybe I'll like them. Hopefully I'll like them. She's got some odd press lately. Apparently she was like super late for like that weird ass like Woodstock thing in England. Glastonbury, I think it's called. So I think she was like super late for her show and they just kicked her off the stage, which is kind of funny. And you're like, oh, one of those celebrities. But then like maybe a week after that, she was in Alabama and somebody filmed her. Like she was waitressing at Waffle House. So you're like, okay, that's cool. I can get behind that. Ah, you've returned. Thank you for seeing T2 Runes belongs to him. What's this for me? Kieran Firewater. So he remembered my fondness for that drink, does he? Why, that old aw, bloody hells. Who's cutting onions back there? He says to shelve it for a year, does he? Aye, that sounds about right. I hate to have to wait, but I reckon it'd be worth it. This stuff has an aroma and body unlike any other drink I know. It's going to be a long year, but what say you come back then, friend? We'll see if we can't make it through this bottle together. I don't think like 5 is... Yeah, it's about... Well, we'll do one more. There was word while you were away. Sylphs were seen in the woods, but near no lands of their own. No, this was a place near to here, a place we've never known a sylph to come. Something must have given them cause to venture this far. more than like the missing sylphs elders among them. Here I've marked the tract where they were sighted on your map. Go see if there's anything there to be seen. Oh man, I wish this was a... I wish this was a thing. Let's go back to where we just were. And we'll log out there. We might do another episode of this tonight. What is it right now? Almost noon. So yeah, about a month later, I heard, and I couldn't tell you. I think the band's name was Ghost, but I don't know. They did a cover of Genesis, Jesus Knows Me, or Jesus Loves Me. I forgot the name of the song. I remember that song on MTV when I was like a small kid. And I thought it was awesome. I thought this cover was like, because it was, for me, a cover has to, and this is just, again, very subjective. For me, a cover has to, you know, has to be reminiscent of the song, but it has to be also different enough that you're like, okay, that's a different take on it. One of the it is a little bit harder, so if you're not into hard rock, I wouldn't suggest listening to it, but it's pretty cool if you don't mind a little heavier stuff. So what I mean by that is I think that Weezer did a cover of Africa from Toto, and it legitimately sounded like a cover band at your local dive bar doing a cover. Like, you're like, oh, that's Toto from Africa. It's just a little bit less, you know, good than the original. That's what, like, I don't understand covers like that. You could keep covers like that. I don't want them. Like, if you were to play the Weezer and then the Toto back to back, I don't think there's like anybody. I mean, maybe the diehard Weezer fans and maybe what's his name, Rivers Cuomo himself would be like, oh, that Weezer one was really good. Yeah, I'd never. Hey, you want to hear that Weezer Toto? No. I'd like to hear Toto Africa. And the last one I heard this one 2 days ago. Oh my god. I knew about this because I read an article about it. But I'd never heard it and I never wanted to seek it out. I think it's Fall Out Boy, and I'm not sure. I think it's Fall Out Boy did like a cover / remake of Billy Joel's We Didn't Start the Fire. And it is so cringe. It is so like, it's again one of those things where like I was a 5-year-old kid hiding behind the couch, only my eyes showing, like watching the TV, like, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. It is so bad. Maybe it's not bad. It's just so cringe. You're like, every word that comes out of their mouths, you're like, no, stop it. Please respect yourselves. I think it's, and I'll feel bad if it's not Fall Out Boy, even though I don't really care about Fall Out Boy. But it's one of those things. I don't know if anybody has this same, like, kind of fear where I don't want to search it on Google because then Google will think that I like it, and I'll just start getting like, We Didn't Start the Fire, like advertisements, like, hey, you know that song that you like? They're touring. You should get tickets. No, I don't like them. Google, stop it. Yeah, because that happens too. Like, I'll type in, I'm such a dork that, like, if I don't like something, I'll type into Google, so and so, like, sucks, and see if anybody shares my opinion that so and so sucks. And of course, a lot of people do. Will share my opinion on, you know, there's nothing that in the world that everybody as a whole enjoys. There's going to be somebody that hates something. But even when I type, you know, so-and-so sucks, you'll get, like, advertisements for it, or... Why does that man have an umbrella? Or man? Catman? Catman do? Why does he have an umbrella? This game is too much. This game left me behind. I could say that. I feel like I could say that. This game left me. I was here before A Realm Reborn. We didn't have umbrellas. It is so insane. Now, are these all like cash shop things? Like, did you spend like, did you go to work at like American Eagle Outfitters and save up your money so you could buy a digital umbrella? There's nothing wrong with working at American Eagle Outfitters. Did you go to work at NASA? There we go. That's better. Did you go to work at NASA for all week long so you could afford your digital umbrella? I don't even know if it's like pay for cosmetics. I don't know. I don't know where, like, what quest you would do to get a digital umbrella, though. Stand out in the rain for 4 straight hours. You'll earn the digital umbrella. Anyway, if you want to, and I highly, like, I will definitely, if you've watched this long already, you've earned it. Give me suggestions, and I'll bring this up in another video at another time. Give me suggestions of really super cringe music, like especially cover songs, that like will make me like cringe, because like there's a good feeling about it. There's a good feeling when you're like just so disgusted or embarrassed that you're like, But yeah, all right, we've gone an hour. I hope you enjoyed that one. We did a lot of running around for no reason. I mean, I guess it's world exploration, but I think there's better ways to do it. Go to this zone and kill 14 mobs. Come back. But hey, it is what it is. So yep, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Until next time. Take it easy, folks. Bye.